Welcome back to Swinging Blindly as myself, Blaze Bryant, here in upstate New York, PJ Geary down in Connecticut. We're talking all things Major League Baseball as the season is just 15 days away. Facebook.com/Swinging Blindly podcast, where we are broadcasting live on Facebook. So check us out there. We are also available wherever you get your podcasts as well. PJ, he does all of our social on Twitter at Swinging Blindly, and we're also broadcasting on the Apple-only Colorcast platform where you can share your thoughts, and we'd love to talk with you, so just request the hot seat, which we'll let you do here in a few minutes as PJ and we get things going here. Hey, man.
Hey, what's up, dude? It's good to be back. I promised to have a little bit more energy for the peeps today, and I do, and I'm ready to go, man. 2 weeks from today, I'll be walking into Busch Stadium with the help of God, with the help of whoever, with the help of planes, and I will be walking to Busch Stadium to see opening day baseball for the first time ever for my beloved Cardinals. I couldn't be any more excited, and I'm grateful to be here with you and the people today.
Absolutely. Who do the Cardinals have opening day, by the way?
Pittsburgh. We're there for a week. We got three games against Pittsburgh we have scheduled to see, all in different parts of the stadium, which is pretty neat. And then we get one with Kansas City, so we'll get the crosstown rivals.
The I-70 rival.
Yeah, love it. I'm very, very excited. So it's a fun time to talk baseball, and as you said, hit the request once we open it up and join us in the hot seat, talk baseball. And did you want to share with the people what we're swinging at today?
Yeah, so today we're going to primarily swing at the American League over-unders. Next week we'll do the National League over-unders, give both leagues their necessary due diligence as, some interesting moves have been made. I mean, the Yankees, they were the big topic of conversation on the show last week. Interesting, you mentioned Kansas City and Zach Greinke becoming a Royal and almost certainly finishing out his career there.
Very cool. It's one of the cool moves like that. There's a couple just off the top of my head, and it's not because I'm a Cardinal fan, but I mean, a Pujols reunion with St. Louis would be just as, like, the Greinke going back to Kansas City, like, to see him back in that jersey is really going to bring back the nostalgia to have him be back at that stadium in front of that crowd, you know?
Yeah, and it's a cool thing for a franchise that certainly is not going to make the playoffs, but they are putting themselves in a position to make a run. I mean, they're probably a couple of years away, although with the playoffs expanding to, what is it now, 14 teams, 16, something like that?
I think this year, I think it's still 12. I could get that fact check for you, though, boys.
Okay, yeah, well, we'll figure that out. But the point is, there is expanded playoffs, and we'll see what happens there. I mean, the Royals didn't have a great year last year, but they're on the way up. They're in the rebuilding phase, and they have a veteran leader who started his career with the Royals, and it's not like it was a sensational career in Kansas City for Greinke because at that time, and we're going back quite a few years, he was dealing with some mental health stuff and learning how to deal with that. And now that he's gone elsewhere and had great success, both in Houston and Arizona, coming back almost certainly, like I said a couple of minutes ago, to finish his career in Kansas City. That's a really cool thing. I think the Pujols reunion in St. Louis, if that were to happen, that'd be the most special thing. And I'm not saying that just because you're on the other side of the lines here and on the other side of the camera. Well, that's not even true. On the other side of the lines.
Well, I'm looking at you.
Yeah, well,
on this side.
yeah. Well,
I'm on that side.
Right. On the other side.
But I don't
believe it's there. Yeah. Actually, I heard on the Today Show yesterday that the Red
That
Hot
was
Chili
awesome.
Peppers, yeah. Did you know that they're coming out with they're dropping an album on Friday? I just heard that on the
Really?
Today Show. Yeah.
Oh,
I
no.
I don't remember what the name of it is.
I wonder if they're going to go touring then. I'd have to look that up.
I think they are. Like this
Yeah,
is
I'd
their
imagine so, right?
Yeah, I think this is their 40th anniversary.
Jeez.
Yeah.
God bless them. God bless us, my friend.
Yeah. They're great stuff.
Yikes. Big time yikes.
Yeah.
Can I speaking of nostalgia,
sure.
today, I believe I've touched on this on the podcast with you. On this day in 2000, Jim Edmonds was traded to the St. Louis Cardinals, thus beginning my Cardinal fandom 20 years ago today.
Jim Edmonds. So on March 23rd, 2000, so 22 years ago today, Jim Edmonds became a St. Louis Cardinal.
Correct. For Adam Kennedy, Kent Bottenfield, and I think a pick or something. I forget what the other part of it was. And Adam Kennedy was a good Angel for a while.
Yeah.
I think he won a World Series with them in 2002.
2002, yeah.
I might have been the MVP. I think he was.
Yeah, I mean, Adam Kennedy, that's a name. Wow, that's definitely a blast from the past. And one of those Angels that kind of gets overlooked amongst the Garrett Andersons, the Tim Salmons, the Troy Glosses, John Lackeys. I mean, that was and David Eckstein.
Facts.
Yeah, that was. That was some team that beat Dusty Baker's San Francisco Giants. So how about that tidbit of history that the Cardinals undeniably, even though we just talked about the Angels and praised them for the 2002 World Series, no doubt about it, the Cardinals got the better part of that trade.
I'd say so. I mean, bias aside, I'd say so.
I mean, all you have to do is look at it remotely objectively, and you can safely say that the Cardinals definitely got the better end of that trade. And I mean, Jim Edmonds, one of those guys who was just an all-around terrific athlete. He had about 10 Gold Gloves, center field.
It's got to be up there, yeah.
Something
gotta be
like
close
that.
to, if not 10, yeah.
And a dangerous hitter to boot.
He always had to compete with Andrew Jones there in the NL for the Gold Glove for center fielders, you know? In those times, it was between him and Andrew Jones pretty much every year in the NL. And the AL, it was like the Torrey Hunters, you know, that crew. You could probably think of more AL center fielders.
I mean, in terms of elite AL center fielders, well, you had Ichiro.
Bernie. Oh, yeah. That's
Bernie,
yeah.
Bernie, and as much as I love Bernie to me was not an elite level defender. I just lost audio. Oh, you're there. Okay.
Yeah, no, I was there. Brett, our good friend Brett is in the chat saying that first of all, the Chili Peppers have a show at MetLife this summer. We should go because he was very confused when we broke out into song, and then he also said that Ichiro was a right fielder. So,
you're right, Brett. You're right. You're absolutely right. Good catch on that. Ichiro was a right fielder. Good.
And we should all go to that Chili Peppers concert.
All about it. Maybe if we send them the clip, if we tweet out the clip from our Swinging Blindly account of us singing, maybe they'll have us be guest performers for that MetLife show.
Absolutely.
Although it's shaping up to be a busy summer, already.
All things for not just personally, but baseball, man. We got baseball this summer, and how blessed are we for that? I mean,
honestly. Absolutely.
Did we want to get into the win losses, or do we want to invite somebody on the hot seat? What are we thinking here?
Well, so let's before we do that. I mean, one of the kind of looming storylines, and I want to make this very clear right now. This is not meant to be a political conversation, but this is just a reality that New York sports fans, California sports fans, and even if you're a Blue Jays fan, that you have to deal with. Are your team's players vaccinated? Because If not, they're not going to be able to play in home games. If you're a Yankee who is unvaccinated, you've got 15 days to do it. If you are a Met, you have a little bit more time because your season opens up April 15th. Well, your home opener, I should say, is April 15th against the Arizona Diamondbacks, which pretty cool that the Mets home opener is on Jackie Robinson Day. They have the rotunda there at Citi Field, which I'm sure you saw.
Oh, yeah, know it well.
And they're also thinking of having the Tom Seaver unveiling of the long overdue unveiling of his statue on that day, which,
oh wow,
to me, the Seaver thing,
that's awesome.
That needs to be its own day. That cannot, in my opinion,
coincide. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Make
it the next day. Make it the 16th. And I get it that initially it was supposed to be, the unveiling was supposed to be a week from tomorrow, the 31st. The Mets were supposed to open up against the Nationals. But, the players and the owners, they didn't give a crap about us. And we had the lockout scare that we
the dilly-dally.
The dilly-dally, the shenanigan shaking and all that stuff. So, I mean, to me, those two things cannot coexist on the same stage because, frankly, it's not right for either one. And as a Yankee fan, does it concern, does the whole vaccine thing concern me? Yeah, it does, because the mayor essentially said that is likely not going to change. At least that's the way I heard it in his press conference yesterday.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure we probably listen to the same one. That at least for now, it's not looking like it changes. And I just want to say too, at least to my knowledge, it's either vaxxed or medically exempt.
Yeah,
which I'm not sure exactly how that works, and I don't even want to try and go down that, try to explain that or look that up. But yeah, I mean, as you said, not trying to get too deep into the weeds here, but it is, and it needs to be discussed. And if you are a fan of those teams and those states that currently have that as the rules, mandates, whatever you want to call them, at this point, yeah, I think you will have the right to be wondering what is going to happen, because it's, as you said, 15 days or these guys just won't be able to play. And we've seen it in the NBA with Kyrie, who is a star, an absolute NBA star. So if that's happened with him all season, I don't see how nobody's going to skate by. So it's either you do or you don't. And at least right now, as it currently stands.
Yeah, and as far as I'm concerned, no one should be allowed to skate by. If healthcare workers are losing their jobs because of this, then it should also apply to Major League Baseball players and other athletes. I
appreciate you saying that.
I work in the healthcare field, and I've had
all about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I am a little bit unique in the sense that I work for an agency where a senior or person with a disability can hire their own home care staff to come into their home. So our agency, we cannot, we're not in a position to enforce the mandate because the way the regulations are written, because the aid works for the person who needs the care, not for the agency. Not for us, the agency, but the person who needs the care, they certainly are well within their rights to enforce any vaccine stuff if they want. So I get that question all the time, and it's just, I feel for the people who have lost their jobs because of a decision to not get vaccinated. I mean, am I amazed that more healthcare workers have chosen not to get the vaccine? Yeah, I am. But I understand why people have not, because the COVID vaccine was certainly on a far greater express track than any other vaccine has in the history of vaccines. So it's, I think people do, largely speaking, have valid reasons, regardless of how you feel about them. The logic and the reasoning are valid, and that's how people are feeling. I mean, the thing that really worries me, though, PJ, as a Yankee fan, is we make 3 trips a year to Toronto. Canada has been far more, strict about their.
Yeah.
No, they've been far more strict about the COVID rules and regs than we have been here in the U.S. So how does that all look?
Yeah, stringent.
Yeah, I thought, yeah, and I didn't quite hear you correctly. So
that's okay. That's my bad. I tried to step on you. That's my fault.
All good.
Yeah, man. Dude, like you said, we've seen it in the NBA. Just to go back to that example, it's not. This is here. Like, it's 2 weeks from now. This is a real thing. So if you are a fan of those teams, this is when this is going to be an issue. Again, we're talking about strictly right now, just baseball. We're aware, as you just went into, the ramifications all across the board. But it's really getting to crunch time. And if you are, I mean, it's for me, it is drama. Like, when it comes to being like a fan of the baseball season, this is drama that we've not ever seen, because it's never ever been this way. And we'll just have to see what gets done. I mean, it's either like the 2 options as it currently stands is, if you aren't vaxxed, you must start the process of being vaxxed, or you have to have medical exemptions, whatever that means.
Right.
So,
right. I mean, it goes back to a conversation that we were having on the show last week about Fernando Tatis and the broken wrist. Yes, I can make the connection between the two. And what I essentially said to you, and it took a little bit to get you to that point, which was, if you make a choice, you make a conscious decision not to do, or to do something, or not to do something that sacrifices the quality of your team, the team should not pay you. And I liken it to, the vaccine. Yeah, there's a mandate. Whether we agree with the mandate or not, insignificant. The reality, because, we're not doing a political show. If we were, we would discuss it, and we would flush that out.
And those teams are organizations that operate in those states. They make money in those states.
Right.
Like, these players are paying New York taxes, or are they paying
California taxes?
California,
or on their paycheck taxes.
Exactly. So, honestly, man, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm as much as I can be at this point with what you're saying. I mean, it's you're speaking. It didn't take me this time. It didn't take me as long to get on board with what you're saying, and it's just something that's gonna be. We're gonna have to keep an eye on it, right? And it gives us something to talk about, at least as two onlookers. And I think it's going to get juicier and juicier. And not like, I'm not trying to say that as please don't vilify me for saying that. But as a baseball fan, it makes things. It's something we haven't ever had to discuss.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a storyline. I'd like to call this a preventable storyline.
I think that's a great way of putting it. I really do.
Yeah. And that's where we are with this. And
yes,
if you're, and I want to just say this, if you're gonna come on the Colorcast hot seat and talk with us about the vaccine, there's a very clear line in terms of what makes it political and what does not. Don't cross the line. We can have a civil conversation about it, whether you agree or disagree. But if you start making it political, we're going to tell you to shut up and leave. I mean, that's just the reality.
You'll be swinging for the fences, my friend.
You'll miss. You'll be foul tipped into the dugout. Is what's going to happen to your ass.
Into the clubhouse. All right, but so let's open up the lines, huh? So I mean, we still can discuss win-loss totals. I figure that could be fun with people. If anybody wanted to hop on and we could throw it with them and discuss with them. We want to talk these mandates that are going to affect California, Canadian, the Toronto and New York teams. Whatever you want to discuss. We're talking baseball. If you want to talk Andrew Jones, Jim Edmonds, Ichiro, whoever, whatever you want to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Torrey Hunter, thank you.
He's PJ Geary. I am Blaze Bryant. What are things looking like on the Colorcast hot seat there, Peach?
I think we have a fan favorite who is going to be, I forget how to invite people.
I know. It's one of those things. Like, even when I was trying to pop you up on Colorcast.
I think they changed it. It might have changed how to do it. I can't even.
If you tap where it says, where it shows the people that are listening.
Yeah.
And then you'll be able to.
Oh, yeah. I think I can do it that way, right? And
yeah.
There we go. Got it. What are we going to do? 10, 15?
We'll do 10. Yeah, so we'll do 10.
10 for Brett? 10 for Brett?
Yeah, okay. So the great Brett Monroe, fellow Yankee fan, will be with us here.
Before he hops on, I just want to tell you. So he said, to add to the center fielder conversation, Griffey Jr. on the Mariners. He said he also disagrees with plays about Bernie. He was one of the best players on those dynasty teams, part of the order guy, 4 World Series. So Brett bringing it from all angles.
Yeah, I mean, and Brett, I agree that he was one of the best players. I just don't think he, as a center fielder, was in that class of Torrey Hunter, Ken Griffey, and I mean, because that's just a.
And I don't even think Griffey and Torrey Hunter and all them really like in their primes at the same time. But we welcome to the hot seat, Mr. Brett Monroe. How you doing,
Brett? We have you.
Yes, you do. I'm here. I never think of Torrey Hunter as a '90s guy. I always think. I guess he.
Oh, he's mid 2000s. He's mid 2000s.
Yeah, I always think of. Yeah, I always think of Torrey Hunter.
So is Edmonds.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, well, you said 90s, so that's where I was like, well, maybe Griffey Jr. And other than that, I was like, I really don't know. Other than Bernie, not for AL specifically.
We were just talking like the Edmonds era, like the Edmonds, Jones.
Yeah, Andrew
Hunter.
Jones. I mean, Andrew Jones was a prodigy, so that was he was easily one of the best of his generation. Didn't work out on the Yankees, but I mean,
no.
He was old, but it is what it is, and we hope that Josh Donaldson is better.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Andrew Jones thing, and you're coming in a little low, Brett. If you can pop your phone up a little bit more, that'd be great. And while you're doing that, I'll just say this. I mean, we got Andrew Jones in the 17th hole of 18 in his career, and it was pretty easy to keep up with the Joneses at that point. And yeah, I'm with you. Hopefully Josh Donaldson will be better. I don't think, I think Donaldson has a few more holes left on the golf course than Andrew Jones did at that point.
Yeah, I mean, I would certainly hope so. And the Yankees definitely need him to produce for them this year, because I don't know where else they're getting this offense with this team right now. I mean, I shouldn't say that, because if Judge and Stanton have replicable years, and hopefully LeMahieu bounces back, I mean, that is a lot more runs. So maybe there is more reason to be optimistic than I'm really giving myself credit for. But the Red Sox everyone's gotten better. I don't know, Blaze. What do you think?
I'm with you. I mean, I think it's plausible that the Yankees are the 4th best team in the AL East, with Baltimore 20 games behind. I mean, no team to me has improved more than Toronto. I mean, that team is scary freaking balanced. That team is scary balanced.
It's just weird that the Yankees could have not enough. I think they're still if you put the 2022 Yankees against the 2021 Yankees, season opening, who are you going to pick? It's the easy choice. You're going to take the 2022 Yankees because Jay Bruce isn't starting. So, I mean,
shout out Jay Bruce. Come on.
So I know, but it's an easy dig. It's low hanging fruit, and that's what we pick. So it's 2022 Yankees are a better team. And hopefully Severino is a real. I don't know if he'll actually be a number 2, but hopefully he settles in at least as a solid 3. Even if he's 2 in the order,
Yeah, I mean, and I see. I'm a little bit more optimistic I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm a bit more
You're
optimistic.
more optimistic than me.
I know
Wow.
I mean,
what universe is this?
it's an alternate one for a couple of for a few reasons. Let's start with first base. Rizzo, clear upgrade from Bruce and Voit. Second base. I mean, I still would like to see us move Gleyber Torres for pitching. That's just, but I mean,
I'd be okay with it because who else are you going to trade? Like no one else has as much value to trade. So the bet, like if you were going to trade somebody, it would have to be Gleyber because he would give you your best return, and then you would just have LeMahieu there at second. But
yeah.
I am optimistic that Gleyber bounces back offensively. If he's a 25 home run guy, maybe not a 38 home run guy, but if he's a 25 home run guy at second base, like that is exactly what we're looking for.
Yeah, I just need him to do, to hit more home runs than he does just against the Orioles, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, and the other thing about Gleyber too, Brett, I would rather trade him now than later because I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure about him bouncing back. That I am not as optimistic.
I agree with all of you, like everything you said. Like me personally, I think I would keep Gleyber, but if they are to trade him, you are right that it has to be now. If you're going to trade him, it's now.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm sorry. I mean, DJ LeMahieu is not a utility guy. I mean, or if he is, that is one hell of an overpaid utility player. I mean, to me,
there's injuries waiting to happen in that infield, though.
Wait, what?
One of the corners is getting injured at some point, whether it's Rizzo or Donaldson. One of them is getting hurt. And LeMahieu will not feel like a utility player.
Peach,
anymore.
before you make that point,
I just had a question.
Sure. Well, before you do, getting rid of Tyler Wade was one of the dumbest things that Brian Cashman has done in recent memory. Yeah,
you could have kept him on the cheap.
Yes.
He played all outfield positions too. So,
I mean, the only thing the guy couldn't do is pitch and catch. I mean, he could have been serviceable at first. I mean, obviously, a terrific defender everywhere else. But
I kind of wish they just gave him a chance in center field for the last month last year. Yeah, I mean, the hitting was coming along, and it was like, well, you're going to get good defense, and then they would just never said like, here's a month, give it a shot, and then they just let him go. And
exactly.
I was like, wow, that was a good player that you just let walk for cheap. I mean, he's not a great player, but he had a good role in the Yankees.
But yeah, I mean, he's like he's a better Miguel Cairo.
Shout out Miguel Cairo.
Yeah, I like that comparison.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's your question,
Big time Miguel Cairo fan.
Yeah.
First of all, I just wanted to say Tyler Wade never played a single game at first base in his major league career, so I don't know how that could have worked out. Although I will agree, looking at his games played, he's played all over the place, as you guys said. My question was going to be, because I remember, and I could be wrong about this, I remember DJ LeMahieu mainly, at this point he's more of a Yankee than he was a Rocky, but I think it was a second baseman primarily in Colorado?
Yeah, by trade.
What is his main position now? Like, talking about now.
Well, now it's second base.
Second base.
That's his main position? But because he's played third, first, and second for the Yankees? Am I correct on that?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
So my question would be to Yankee fans: where do you guys prefer DJ LeMahieu play, or so two-part question: where do you guys prefer he play? Second part question: is he a necessary everyday player?
I like him at second or first, ideally. I don't love his range at third base. He's certainly no Nolan Arenado over there. He's good, but I think he excels at second base, and he's a good first baseman as well. But yeah, by trade, he's a second baseman. So, but he could play first, and Rizzo is probably going to get hurt, or Donaldson, and they're going to he'll get shifted around. He's good everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, DJ's an average first baseman, a Gold Glove second baseman, no doubt about it. I mean, this is. I mean, and another piece of this too, we should.
Wait, second part of the question.
What was the second part? Sorry.
Is he a necessary guy to be in the lineup every day?
What the hell kind of question is that? We're giving him a 6-year, $90 million deal. Of course he is.
How do you fit him in?
Well, you got to fit him in at second. And to me,
what about Glaber?
You know what? What has Glaber done to prove that he's worthy of starting every game over DJ LeMahieu? The answer is he has not.
Well, his one season, second base, phenomenal.
I'll give you that, but that was a while ago,
Brad. And he's younger. So I think what the Yankees are thinking is if shortstop was really Glaber's problem, then you move him to second base. He's possibly an all-star, like perennial all-star every year again. He's younger than LeMahieu, and then you just find a way through injuries and other just needed flexibility over a course of 162 to get LeMahieu 450, 500 at-bats.
Yeah, I don't know.
We got Brett for 30 more seconds on the hot seat.
Yeah, I'm not really optimistic about the whole Glaber thing, but definitely the catching situation is better. The outfield defense situation should be better. Give some Stanton some time there for sure.
Yeah, I'd say that's Aaron Boone's problem, and I do hope Stanton plays more outfield this year. He was a total upgrade when he played right field even twice a week.
Brett, great stuff. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. We'll have you on again as Brett's hot seat has just frozen over like hell. So, yeah. I don't know why I used that analogy, but it worked. Swinging blindly, I'm Blaze Bryant. He's PJ Geary. Bro, let's get into the over-unders, eh?
Yeah, let's do it. And shout out to so far in the chat, we have Calvin, at Calvin SGF. Shout out. If you want to hop on the hot seat, let us know. Brett, as always, is back in the chat. At the Peach Pirate, who we had on last week, and then at A. Geary. I have no idea who that is.
Is she married to you or something?
Who knows at this point.
Regardless.
Let's get to some over-unders. I'll start at the bottom. Why don't we do that? We'll start at the least amount of wins and work our way up. Does that sound all right?
Sounds good, my guy. So
all right. Do you want to take a guess at who the one of our favorite teams?
Well, is it? It's got to be the Orioles, I would think.
Yeah, it's the Orioles. This is provided by DraftKings as of yesterday, last night. The current over-under for the Orioles, who won 52 games last year, is 62.5.
62.5. I think Brendan Hyde's a good manager. I think this team is kind of coming together a little bit more. I think 62.5 is a decent number. I think that's a well-projected number. But against an AL East that, as a division, has improved fairly significantly, I'm going to have to go under because that's who Baltimore, they're going to have to play 57 of their 162. And I don't see them winning many of those games no, I did that math wrong. 76 out of 162. Because 19, you get 19 games
from each game. From each
yeah,
division,
so 19 times 4, that's 76 of your 162. I see them maybe winning 15 of those. Maybe.
I'm right there with you. I like, as you said, I kind of like the way that the line is. It's really begging you to go over, but the AL East has improved, as you said. I would say I think they're going to go like 50, you can see 59, maybe 60 wins to hit that under there.
Yeah,
I can see them touching 60, but I don't know about 63.
Yeah, I'm with you on the 60. I'm definitely with you on the 60.
That's a tough one.
They're going to be right around a 100 loss team. The arrow is definitely pointing the right way for the Orioles. No question about it.
I love it. All right. So next we have, we'll go to the, wow, this is a stretch from last year considering where they ended up. We're going to the West and the Oakland Athletics, who won 86 games last year, always seemed to be right around that like mid 80s, low 80s type win the last couple of years. Their over-under set at 71.5.
Bro, I'm going under because
Yep.
what did they do to get better? The answer is negative. They didn't do zero. They did negative. Matt Olson, gone. Matt Chapman, gone. Their star power, gone. What a disgrace. They're under. I actually could see them having a worse record than the Orioles. That's not out of the realm of possibilities.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, as indicated by the fire sale that they've done, and it's still likely to continue with Manaya, and Montas being probably shipped off.
Bassett gone as well, traded to the Mets.
Oh, wow. Oh, yes. Yep. Jeez. I mean, the fire sale continuing. I think I'm going to ride with you. I would ride the under. I would ride 65 to like 69, maybe a 70th win. But they've gotten worse, and just like the AL East, the rest of the division has gotten better when it comes to the Mariners, especially the Texas Rangers, who are actually next on this list, please. Winners of 60 games last year, over under at 74.5.
I was just going to say, who needs Groupon when you have the Oakland A's right now? I'm going to go over. I think the Seager, because they got Seager, right?
Yep.
And then didn't they also get Semien?
Yep.
So I mean that's a significant upgrade, offensively in a home run hitter's park. The pitching, the pitching that's gonna prevent them from being a 500 team. I still don't like that pitching situation is just straight out of hell right now. Still, but they're better. The arrow is pointing in the right direction, no question about it. They still have moves to make, but the moves that they have are pretty darn good ones, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I hate to keep agreeing with you, as I would always say that, but
I hate agreeing with you too.
But the additions that they've made, I think, carry them over that 74. I could even see them, and you said 500 or less. I could see this team battling it out with some of those other teams in the West. And going over 82, 83, 84. I mean, don't be surprised if they're 10 wins over this 74.5. So I would lean over on that as well. Let's see, who else do we have next on the list? We have
with the fourth highest record.
Fourth
lowest, excuse-moi.
Yes, no, you're good. Yeah, you messed my brain up there. The Kansas City Royals, just a one win over that at 75.5, and they had 74 wins last season. That's still Mike Matheny's crew. Is he still their coach?
Yeah, I believe so. And Soler is not with them anymore. They got Greinke. I don't know. This is a team I don't think got necessarily better. I don't know. I'm looking at the rest of that division. Minnesota, they just had an injury-riddled year. They should be a lot better. Chicago, Detroit. Again, this is a really good line by DraftKings. If I had to, one way or the, I'm going to go under. Just because I can't. Nothing is jumping out at me as to why I should go over on them. So I'm going to go under.
Yeah, I mean, I was just going to go under because of the Royals, and I'm a Cardinal fan. So that was the only explanation I needed there.
Yeah, although I will say, when the Yankees play the Royals in Kansas City, I love listening to the Royals announcers. They have this guy, Denny Matthews, who actually played baseball. I believe he was in Double-A or something along those lines. But he kind of just sounds like your grandfather telling you stories. He's a real. I just like that kind of announcing style. That very old school, baseball type that he calls a good fair game, and doesn't have a lot of obnoxious stuff about him. And he actually is a Ford C. Frick Award Hall of Fame announcer as well. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Shout out. I mean, I don't want to, but shout out Denny Matthew.
Yeah, Denny Matthews. Yeah.
Denny Matthews. Shout out Denny Matthews.
Yeah.
So moving on, staying in the Central for actually the next two teams. So three. Is it three? Yep. Staying in the Central for the next three teams. So all pretty close. We have, for the first time, the Cleveland Guardians at 76.5 as they won 80 games last season.
I mean, this whole Guardians thing, I'm going to have to get used to that and not think of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Maybe that's what they were going for.
Yeah. I don't know. Again, this is another good line. What moves did Cleveland make? I can't think of any. Other
than keeping Ramirez, I believe. Yeah, of course they did.
Yeah, I'm gonna go slightly over just because I can, and I don't think. I think Tito not being there, that was a huge part of it, and now you have. Isn't Brad Mills their manager now?
I got you.
And so while PJ's looking that up, I mean, it's kind of an interesting sort of dynamic in the Central. You've got the Royal.
It's Tito.
Okay, Tito's all right. Tito's back. I mean, so okay, I'll go over just on that. Hopefully, he can stay healthy the whole season, because if he can't stay healthy, and this is why I think Tito is the best manager in baseball right now. If he can't stay healthy, then that team's just gonna, be dropping through the elevator shaft. I really think so. And no other team does a manager have that kind of impact.
I hate to bet against a man's health, but I am going to go under. I might even put that in after we're done recording. If it's still around 76, 75, I'll go under on that. A team not interested in winning, that's for sure.
And that's disappointing, because that, I mean, like I said, I mean, name me a manager right now in baseball that's better.
Ollie Marmol. Shout out Ollie Marmol.
Point proven. Point proven.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Next on the list is, and I'm just going to straight up say this is a sleeper team for me this year, hammering the over at 78.5 is the Detroit Tigers.
They're probably finishing 500 or better. I'm with you on that. AJ Hinch has got this team. He's and it pains me to say he's a really freaking good manager. I'm with you. They're shy of the playoffs, I think, even with them expanding, but the things are going all right in the Motor City as it relates to the Tigers. The other animals. I
think this is a team to watch in the next this year. I think they have a lot of young guys. Torkelson is on the way. They have and he's just one of many. I think it's a team to watch, whether it's pitching and position players coming up through the. Maybe it's not this year, but we've seen younger teams do things as well, make some noise. I like them around 82, like you said, or I can even see 85 challenging, maybe even challenging for a wild card. And I mean, it's not the greatest conference. I mean, AL could be weak when it comes to the wild card, so especially with the expanded playoff.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Yeah, that's why they play the games.
There you go. Love it. Next on the list, my friend, is again, wow. So all five of the Central are on this list, and arguably,
four out of the five.
Yeah. Thank you. My apologies. This is the fourth in a row of the Central Division, and it's a team I think that have vastly improved. And I think they got a guy that you might have wished was in pinstripes. It is the Minnesota Twins at 80.5. wins as they won 73 last season.
Yeah, I mean, Rocco's a good manager. No, I
Love
didn't.
Rocco.
Yeah, I didn't want Correa. I told you after the whole Houston
Oh
thing.
yeah,
I
no, I'm
couldn't.
sorry. Yes,
I'm sorry.
I got you and a couple other Yankee fans that I know mixed up. That's on me. It was a mix. It was split. It was a split decision. It was split for me at least.
So
for people I know.
who else, besides me, of your Yankee fan friends that was in my camp of not wanting Correa?
I can't speak for Brett specifically. I think he probably would have welcomed it, but I don't know if that was his number one pick. Actually, now that you say that, it was really only the Monroes and my brother who I specifically spoke to. My brother was all for him as a player, even with the Houston stuff. I mean, whoa, wow, we skated by a whole other thing we could have talked about today.
What's that?
I don't know if you are you not aware of the Yankees, the alleged letter detailing that the Yankees that the MLB hid the Yankees cheating scandal from 2015 to 2017?
Well,
using yes network cameras to steal signs.
I actually did not see this.
NJ.com, I mean, was the first that had it. It's not, at this point, it's been spread out everywhere. Yeah, that came out. So
okay, yeah, I mean, it was a busy day with work, so I did not see that.
It came out yesterday or the day before, but yeah, I mean, clearly it got kind of swept under the rug, but that is coming. That is coming. If you're a Yankee fan, that's all I'm going to say. I've said my piece on it. I don't care personally. I've never cared. I say, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, especially in the game of baseball. But as clearly some things maybe step over the boundaries more than others. But when Yankee fans and fans in general are vilifying the Astros, and then this comes out that they used Apple Watches, all alleged Apple Watches, yes cameras to steal signs. It's gonna be strange, but that's a whole other topic.
Yeah, and hey, I will go on record as a Yankee fan. Yeah, and well, thank you. And I'll it's been a really busy busy week.
I thought you would have known. We just skated by, so we can discuss off air. Maybe we'll bring it up next week.
Yeah, and I'm being 1,000% honest. I did not know anything about that. I'm not pulling a Mike Francesa here and trying to sweep it under the rug. So yeah, And hey, if that comes to fruition and if that's true, then the Yankees should suffer the necessary penalties.
I love it. Thank you for saying that, please. That's honorable of you.
Well, it's the truth. I mean, nothing should happen to Aaron Boone because you mentioned
2015 to 2017.
Okay, yeah, so that would have been during the Girardi time. So any punishment, again, if this is true that the Yankees have, it should be draft picks and other, take away some of the international signing bonus money, take some out of that pool. But yeah, no, the Yankees, if this is true, they should suffer the necessary consequences. No question about it. Wrong is wrong. That's the way I look at it.
Oh, whoa. All right, boys. We're about 10 minutes out. I can track what we've done so far, but we do have breaking news via our good friend Brett.
What?
NYC is lifting the mandate. New York City Mayor Eric Adams reportedly will reverse the private sector vaccine mandate specifically for performers and athletes in New York City on Thursday, according to Sally Goldenberg of Politico.
Let me see. I want
breaking news.
Okay, so this is hot off the press then. Yeah, I did not know. So that's
huge.
I mean, and again, I struggle with this because you're saying, okay, essentially what you're doing is you're saying that professional athletes are more valuable than healthcare workers. There's a moral issue that I have
That's
with
exactly what they're saying. Yeah. That's exactly what they're
that's
saying. It's
freaking
shocking.
wrong. No,
It's just shocking.
you either raise the roof entirely. I don't know if you just saw me, so I'll do that again. Either you raise the roof entirely,
99 Blaze.
That's right. I was 8 years old.
Or
chilling in the bathtub, playing with my pee-pee at the time.
oh.
Why did I just admit that on?
Oh boy, it's late.
All right, you get the gist. You either raise the roof or you leave it on for everyone. I'm sorry. And as big of a sports fan as I am, I work in the healthcare field. This is absolute nonsense. It is the same standard should apply to everyone.
Liz, I know we're right down to it, but do we have 5 minutes to throw on our?
I don't care.
Pirate?
Let's go. Let's just zip through. Peach, we'll get to you in 3 minutes. Lightning round the rest of the over-unders.
Oh, you want to do that? All right.
Yeah. Pirate, give us 3 minutes. We'll zip through this and get to you.
All right. Let's do it. All right. Do we ever say for Twins? I go over.
Yeah, we both go over on that. Next.
Okay. Next, we have, I love this. 83.5 Los Angeles Angels. I'm going under.
Under. They're not getting to 500. Mike Trout's going to be hurt for a third of the year. Next.
Absolutely. All right. 84.5 Seattle Mariners.
Over.
Yeah, last season, 90 wins. I say 86, 87 with a tougher division this year. Let's go to the 85.5 Boston Red Sox.
They got the story man that I wanted, and Xander Bogaerts is still going to be around. That's a team that is definitely better. I'm going over. They're probably a 92 win team.
And that's what they won last year. I say I can see 90 wins in their future as well. So I would say over, lean over at least. 85. We go then. Boop, 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 boop. We go to the Tampa Bay Rays that have 89 over under 1 games, as you might remember.
How many? The connection chopped out for a second.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were doing a bit.
No.
The over-under was 89.5, and as you might remember, they won 100 games last year.
89.5, going over.
Yeah, I have to. I mean, they didn't get worse.
They're winning the American League East.
Wander Franco, potential MVP candidate. Keep an eye.
Yep.
Let's see, 91.5. We have 3 teams settling at 91.5. I will start with the Chicago White Sox, who won 93 games last year.
Over.
Same, even though I hate to say it because of La Russa.
Yeah,
we have then the Houston Astros, 91.5.
I'm going under.
There's 4 teams, by the way, 91.5. Yep, yeah. I would say the same. They won 95 last year, but they got worse, losing Greinke, losing Correa.
Yep.
I think that's how you have to say it. They subtracted. They did not necessarily add. Then we go to the Toronto Blue Jays, 91.5. Won 91 games last year.
Oh, they're clearly. They should be better.
They're better.
They should be. I'm going over.
I'm going over as well. Love Vlad and his big old wagon. And then last but not
least, there's one for the books. Because you had Locomotive waiting in the garage last week, and this week you have Vlad and his great big wagon.
We get it. All right, 91.5.
Oh.
It is. All right. It's still our last team. Look at us. So 91.5 is the top over-unders in the American League, and it just so happens we end on the New York Yankees. 91.5 is their over-under.
Under.
Last season winning 92. We're hammering the under.
They're going under. I hate to say it, but they're going under.
Let's see if Peach Pirate still wants to hop on. He might have hopped out of the chat.
And Peach, I'm sorry about that. We just wanted to finish that up really quick. On a busy swinging blindly. There's been it's like batting practice. You know, a lot of balls in the air. There's more.
We broke like 2 news. No. I'm just saying we like 2 things were broken. I feel like.
Well, so New York City, the mayor is trying to get political points, and because I'm sorry, that's all it is. This is not.
And Kyrie can now play. You know, I mean, that's it's money.
Yeah,
I mean, right? Ticket sales. I don't know. I don't want to get into the weeds, as I already said, but it's shocking. It's shocking to say the absolute least, Blaze.
I mean, we should have known that this is going to be the reality and that it was going to happen. You know, because now the Nets are trying to get, you know, in playoff position. You know, I just, oh, please. I mean, from a sports standpoint, I'm happy, but because of the industry that I work in and seeing, you know, some of the healthcare workers, they still have a vaccine mandate that athletes don't. And that just, there's just such a, I can't, that really, it really irritates me. I cannot get past that. I really can't.
Dude, it's not even about baseball at this time, which is like off air. Me and you were discussing whether or not we were even going to talk about this, and it ends up being like the biggest deal of the show. Well, but it's really like it's come full circle, man.
I think we had to talk about it, and I'm glad we did.
Yes, me too. And we had a good conversation. And again, if you want to chime in, let us know. You know where to find us every Wednesday, talking baseball. And we're getting close, man. And I mean, I'm sure we'll have a lot to say about this. We'll have the NL over-unders. We'll have anybody who wants to join us on the hot seat. It's wow. A lot of things just happened.
Yeah, a busy show. Do we have anyone else that wants to hop on?
Check.
Here on Swinging Blindly, Facebook.com/Swinging Blindly Podcast. On Twitter at Swinging Blindly. Available wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm sending him the invite. See if he wants to hop on.
So we will, and Peach Pirate, we hopefully will have you up in just a second, providing you accept PJ's invite. I think. All right, I'm hearing an audio change. I'm going to go with that. We have you.
What's up, my fellas?
How are you?
What's up, man?
You know, hunting some peach there, you know. Got a little bored, so I figured I'd call my guys, see what you guys were talking about.
Gotcha. Yeah, so, hunting peaches, is that code for some sort of, kinky crap? Or no, I'm just busting your chops, bro. What's on your baseball mind, man?
What's the haps, man?
So first of all, calling in because big fan of DJ LeMahieu.
My man.
Wouldn't mind if he played every position for the Yankees, from reliever to catcher to everything. I mean, even the manager, I wouldn't mind. So, big fan of LeMahieu. Would let that guy baptize my firstborn. So, just shout out LeMahieu. Also wanted to give my take real quick.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised about the scandal as far as people cheating or stealing signs. I never figured it was just an Astro thing or
or Red Sox thing.
Or a Red Sox thing. I
agree.
All of baseball has been doing it, and
I hope the Cardinals have been.
I just think it would be very naive for anybody to think that their team wasn't in one way, shape, involved in some type of scandal. You know what I mean? Like, of that
Absolutely.
nature. Stealing signs, whether it was either just
Thank you, Sean.
series or whatever,
Thank you, Peach.
So that I gotta say,
well
not trying to defend the Yankees or that any team's right for doing that. It's just, that's kind of what came with televised broadcast and all that. So
yeah, I am on that boat. I'm on your boat. I don't care. Let them cheat.
Yeah. doesn't matter. I'm definitely
Yeah.
now that time has passed though, I gotta say I'm more peeved about the Correa situation than I was originally, thinking that they could have probably used that money elsewhere for like maybe like to help their pitching. But knowing the Yankees aren't, I'm kind of upset that they didn't add that bat in the lineup. So very upset about that. I think that it was a poor judgment call.
Well, yeah, and think about the deal. It was what, a 3-year, 100. It was low
I think.
hundreds
Yeah.
with opt-outs.
105, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I think they could have made a very, very good move right there for Correa. And then again, if it didn't pan out much like the Twins are thinking, use him as some kind of trade piece. But I think Correa would have panned out great in New York. With the playing under pressure and then obviously playing for championships teams himself. I think he would have been a great addition.
let's see. I mean, yeah, Correa would have been a great addition. And PJ can tell you this. I really wanted Story in the worst way. Because
definitely.
I actually think overall he's a slightly better player than Correa, and reunited, and it would feel so good. With DJ LeMahieu, you have that, and they were such a good double play tandem in Colorado. Bring that in pinstripes, bro. All right, let's get it. Instead, we have IKF, and that's we got to settle for it.
I agree. I definitely would have loved Story had that been an option.
Well, it was an option, but we didn't do anything with it.
Both options, and then I felt like they just didn't do enough to pursue it, and then they're not going to use their money elsewhere to do anything with pitching. So it seems like they're
to lose
Story
to the Red Sox has got to hurt.
Kills me.
I don't mean to rub it in, but I mean,
that's the thing.
Just to Sean's point, just to your point, Sean. They didn't.
Originally wasn't as bad when it was just him signing, but then with Story going to the Red Sox, that's a big slap in the face right there. That was a move that they shouldn't have waited on. I felt like they should have pulled the trigger, and now it's going to cost them for sure.
Yeah, I mean, was that 6 years, 140 mil?
Yep.
So not
140.
Not an unreasonable deal for the Yankees to have made if they really wanted to make it. Less than 20.
Here's the Yankees.
Right, I mean, it's about 23 and change mil a year. Not ridiculous by any stretch of the imagination. 6 years, 140 mil, or Correa with the opt-outs. Yeah, you'd have to pay him, 30 whatever the hell million a year, about 35 mil, something along those lines, which, I mean, I'm with you. I really wanted Story. That was who I wanted. I mean, Correa, I didn't want him, but I would have welcomed him. I mean, kind of like A-Rod. But, okay, we didn't get him, so instead, Plan C. Mark it down on your SAT sheet. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That was your Plan C.
Oh, and my bad. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Peach Pirate. We're glad you joined.
What happened?
Sorry, Smooth Milk. No, I had him on for only 5 minutes. Just I gotta get going myself.
Okay, no problem. I'm glad you told me. So yeah.
Shout out Smooth Milk. Join us next week. We'll definitely get you on the hot seat.
I want to find out how smooth your milk is.
No, would love to. And obviously, shout out to Peach Pirate and Brett, as always. So yeah, man. I mean, what a show.
I hope Smooth Milk is not a woman. I'm sorry if that came across as a sexually harassing. I did not mean it that way at all. I was just having fun with your color cast name. I now realize how that could have, been interpreted. So I'm really sorry about that. Close out this show before I say another inappropriate thing.
Absolutely, Smooth Milk. And to your point, Smooth Milk did say "Wow, dude" in the chat. So, oh no, oh boy.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about that.
We're good. It's all good. It's all good. Oh man, we're tired. It's late. We're run over. Please join us to talk baseball. To talk baseball next week. That's all we are interested in talking about with you. But again, thanks to everybody for joining. and we love you. So Wednesdays at 6, Colorcast, Facebook Live. Find us on Facebook, Swinging Blindly Podcast, on Twitter at Swinging Blindly. On coming soon YouTube. I'm working on a couple clips. I don't want to come in empty-handed, as they say. So, as the Yankees could say, when they didn't go and get Story and Correa. So
yeah, absolutely, and thank you to all of you on Colorcast and Peach, to you. A great show. This is a really good show that flew by, and we love baseball. Don't drink curdled milk, and also don't care where the ball lands on Swinging Blindly, right, my guy?
Abso-freaking-lutely.